And your telephone number will be monitored and recorded. To accept this call, say or dial 5 now. Thank you for using Global Tel Link.
Howdy, howdy, man. How you doing?
I'm here. Did you get the civil suit?
Yeah, it's around the corner. Let me go grab it real quick. It's really long. Hold on just a second.
28 pages.
Yeah. It's I did get it. I did scan it, and I put it in a Dropbox. Are you familiar with it's like an electronic folder that anybody that wants to read it can download it and read it. If that's okay with you, I made it. I can make it available to anybody. Yeah.
Share it with the body of Christ. I mean, it's the truth. So I told you in the letter how it is. It's like so much is happening and they're moving so fast, and I'm by myself. So I better just start chronologically walking with the body of Christ as everything happens. So people won't just look at me like I'm crazy, because then I'm trying to catch everybody up. Like, I'm a celebrity, but don't nobody know me. So it's like a bunch of gibberish then. Oh, his mind's all over the place. But in reality, every friend or potential friend, I got to catch them up on what's happening in my life.
Yep.
And then it's life-threatening. So it's like, you really need to know these things. And, okay, well then don't deal with me. Or 9 times out of 10, people just overwhelmed. Like, oh, I'm busy. Bye.
Yeah. No, I understand that. I mean, it ain't right. It ain't right. But I understand people act like that. You know.
Yeah, but it's like, but they think it's cool to hang with a celebrity or a rapper or whatever. It's like, there's a lot going on in my life, but it's good to know. Because if I'm trying to catch you up on what's happening in my life, you acting like you my friend, and you can't even handle the words of what's happening in my life, or even try to follow me, then I know you're going to run off and leave me to die when they come to kill me.
Yeah. Yep. I got you, man. Yeah, I got the whole thing in front of me right now. It's a bunch of legal stuff, and it has a bunch of facts about your case. It's very detailed, very involved. You spend a lot of time, man. Like I said, I think I told you before, your handwriting is phenomenal. Compared to other prisoners that I read, man, you really got some handwriting that's really impressive. It looks like you typed it on a typewriter almost.
I didn't have my law books or nothing, so I had to draft it and just write it, like just off the top of my head. But
yeah,
hey, that's the way God meant it to be. So other than I'm at this hospital place where I'm in a room by myself without no agitators constantly around or arousers, threats around, but I don't have everything I need.
Right.
So, but I have time to think. So.
Yep. Hey, did you get the religious tracts that I mailed to you? I don't know if that ever made it to you or they gave them to you.
Yes, sir.
Oh, good. Okay.
This week.
I don't even know what they all say, but I just thought it might be good for you to have them, and you can do with them as you please. You know.
Do you really know? I was reading the Halloween one, and it was saying about all of these superstitious beliefs, like the black cat.
Yeah.
And for some reason, all these weird people with tattoos, and they would always send me a picture when they write me. They say they're my fan, with a picture of them and a black cat. I didn't know that was the symbol of Satan or something. I was reading that Halloween track, and I was like, "Oh, that's what the black cat means." I thought it was like being from Texas cross the black cat man.
Well, we have black cat fireworks, right? We have and I used to have a black cat when I was a young kid. I had a black cat, and I kind of liked him. You know, I didn't think about it as being an evil thing. I didn't think about nothing about Satan. He was just a cat and happened to be black. You know.
I thought it was a superstition, like the slave owner, like if you cross the black cat, if you try to lead a plantation, basically, they had a lot of cats.
I see.
That's the story I always heard.
I see. Huh.
I didn't know, I did not, and I would just be wondering, why do these people, over these last 20 years, I've gotten a lot of letters with a picture with a person with a cat, black cat. And I'm like, why do they always send me a picture with a black cat? But when I write them back, if I put a Bible scripture in it, they never return the letter. I'm like, well, they're just saying how much they love me.
They don't hear none of that Bible, man. If
Why did they return the letter? Now I get it. I'm like, wow, I am slow. I am the hippest square I ever met. Know everything and don't know nothing.
That's funny, man. That's funny. Were the tracks like I think I've read like maybe 3 or 4 of them, but there might be like 20. But were they like halfway interesting or halfway good or?
Oh yeah.
Oh, good.
Everything's informative. I'm at the point now where I've done a lot of reading and now I'm filling in the blanks of things I don't know. So it's always like what do they call it? It's a collage, but what do they call it? Scattered degrees.
Yeah.
Where you always find a piece that you need.
Oh, good.
So I'm very hungry to find, like I said, that with the black cats and that what you said. I never knew that. It just put together like a million things that happened in the past in my life.
Yeah, that's good, man. That's good.
Oh, that's what that means. On the lawsuit, I only put those amounts, just to, it was like
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
a warning shot to the perpetrators.
Yeah. No. Hey, man. I don't even think. I think it should be true. How long you been in prison? I like 22 years, something like that.
Yeah, 19.
19. Okay. Well, it's almost 20 years. I mean, to take 20 years of somebody's life, I think it should be like $500 billion. Whatever you can get, man.
No, they put that album out in 2004, so they got money off of that. My image online for about 16 years. We
Wow.
just stopped them this year just a few months ago.
Wow.
Me and my son. My son finally got out of college and he started writing me for the first time.
Good.
He's mad at me right now.
Oh no. It's got to be
Just
difficult.
started talking a year.
Yeah. I was saying it's got to be difficult to maintain relationships. You've been stuck in prison all the time, man.
Well, they've been keeping me in the hole most of the time, like 15 years or so almost for this time.
Yeah.
And now that me and my son start talking, though, the internet age, they're very arrogant. You can't tell them nothing because they online. And then when I try to tell them something, because I'm really dealing with these rich California gangster streetwise dudes, they're not no internet gangbang type people.
Yeah.
They don't listen. And I'm like, man, this is serious. So I'm talking to him like a man, and he's sensitive. He gets mad. No, it's that serious.
Yeah.
Listen, it's not a game. They'll get to you to get to me.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I know what you mean. They won't even think twice. They won't think twice about using a family member to go after somebody. They won't. They'll do that in a heartbeat.
Yeah, I know. Especially when there's millions involved, when they're, and they shouldn't have. It's my rightful money as it is. But,
Yeah.
To them, it was all, they bloodsuckers, soul-sucking bloodsuckers.
Yeah, soul-sucking bloodsuckers. That's how it'll be the name of a song or something. Oh. Hey, did you get a book about undercover epicenter nurse? I don't know if I mailed you that one or not, but I might try to get you that one too. You haven't got that one? Okay, all right. I'll have to check it. Anyway, it's about this COVID thing. I hope you ain't taking the vaccine. I don't know if you have a choice, but man, if you get a chance, read that book before you take it and hopefully that'll give you some information that might be helpful in your decision. I don't tell anybody what to do or what not to do. I just want you to read the book before you get.
Well, I've been talking to like the COs around here, the guards, and they've been taking it.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
They say the second shot just put him down. Like one guy, he just got the second shot. He hasn't been back to work in like a week.
Wow, that's crazy. We're hearing all kinds of stories out here too, and it ain't good stories. It's bad stories.
Oh yeah, like what?
Well, people taking the dang vaccine and they getting Bell's palsy. You ever heard of that? It's like where half of your face freezes up and you're stuck in like some kind of weird smile that you can't change ever. Another girl took it and she shakes all the time and she can't stop shaking. There was another doctor that took it and he died within like 2 days. I mean, it's not good stories, man. I mean, I recommend you don't take it, but you obviously your own man. You do what you want to do. But if you get a chance, I think there's a book headed your way. I'm trying to look it up now, but it tells you a lot of information about that stuff, and I'm just not a fan of this vaccine at all, man.
Yeah, I think it's all has to do, since I've been in California and I'm studying and I'm in prison, the experimentation ground, I'm beginning to believe totally that, one thing I learned about the devil, what did I say? Extortion is the rule.
Yeah.
So that's the same thing like AIDS. Like, they got a cure, but you got to be rich to get the cure. Like, extortion is the rule. Whatever decision that you make that messed up, like even with sex or HIV, you have to pay millions to get the cure. Extortion. Like, so it's at a grander scale, like with COVID, like extortion. You have to get this shot. You have to comply with Satan. They extort people to do things that they don't want to do.
Yeah.
To control them.
Right. Well, hey, yep, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm all right.
No, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Antron, but there's a thing called the Good China Citizen Program, and it's a social credit score they apply to everybody, and they have facial recognition software that recognizes your face and identifies who you are. And if you jaywalk, if you just walk across the street without approval, they'll automatically deduct your social credit score, and you can't get a bus ticket. If your score goes low enough, you can't even get a bus ticket or like pick up your children. And if in order to make your score go up, you got to like donate blood or donate money to a charity of their choice. I mean, it really is crazy, and they want to bring that to America, where they control your behavior like a trained circus animal. I mean, that really is coming to America.
I'm sure that's what I've been telling everybody is that America's turning to the most communist society of all. We've been able to study Pharaoh, kings, queens, Caesar, popes, Mao, Marx and Lenin. And
right.
We implemented everything that worked. Everything that worked.
Yep.
They've implemented it. It's just like prison. Just being in prison in a cell by yourself drives you crazy.
Yeah.
That worked. Caesar began that.
Yeah.
So now they're doing all these other things, all these other methods. First of all, the natural human is in distress just from being in prison in a cell by itself.
Yeah.
That worked in Greece.
Yeah.
Greece proved that. So, but they've implemented all of these things that overwhelm the human. Torture has become normal. And America has implemented them all. Everything that works from every society. And then we master minds and manipulation, so people don't even tend to realize what's happening. You just say, oh, China's communist, or this place is communist. You're doing all the same things. But it's like a devil scale. When you mess up, you jaywalked. You broke the law, like the devil's a legalist. Like in California, it's against the law to smoke cigarettes outside, but weed is legal.
That's crazy.
So therefore, any racist police, they have probable cause to search you and stop you if you're smoking a cigarette.
Oh, yeah.
So then he'll always have probable cause in court then, huh? Something as simple as smoking a cigarette, but weed is legal, though.
Yeah.
So when people look at it from the outside, they're like, oh, weed is legal. Yeah, but if they can stop you from smoking a cigarette outside, you can't even smoke outside.
You know what I've learned?
And if you got a gun or anything,
oh yeah. What I've learned is even if they don't have probable cause, even if they don't have any probable cause, they just make crap up. Well, all they got to do is say, I smelled something. I smelled this. I smelled that. What? It's BS, man. It's all BS. I don't trust the cops. You know, our number one rule in our house is, of course, we love the Lord. But if that's the number one rule, but the number two rule is don't ever call the cops. Don't ever.
60 seconds remaining.
Yeah, but that's why I was just telling you about California.
Yeah.
They got the simplest rule that bypasses all legal search and seizure: smoking outside.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. Crazy.
You can put this. You can use this conversation on there.
All right, man. You bet. Hey, man, we care about you. Yeah, we care about you, and I got your whole letter scanned, and I'll put it in a Dropbox where anybody can download it, and they can find the link on the webpage. You know, we got you listed on a link. So if they want to download this letter and read it, all you got to do is tell them to go to Year of Jubilee.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, we're praying for you, Antron.
God bless you.
God bless you, man.